What's up, everybody? It's J Mac, and welcome to Bigfoot Input. We are in for another episode of Cryptid Pictures with commentary. So let's just dive right in. This picture here, this is a still from a video and a short that we just did recently. This skier guy, I don't know if he is a hoaxer or if it's just, some sort of decoration, like a joke on a ski slope or something. But anyway, so we got this creature here, which is quite obviously a cardboard cutout. I mean, the little skinny arm with, there's just no hair on it in comparison to the body. And then he's got these kind of little legs right there. It's very 2D. And it's a plywood cutout. So let's see. Catherine Norris here from New Zealand caught this guy. I'm not sure if she goes out looking for these or if this is her sort of backyard or what's going on here. But obviously, you have this little creature here with the eyes and the nose and a little kind of a chubby cheek going on there and a mouth. I don't really get too far out of my lane when it goes to, it comes to like, trolls and forest people and things like that. I can say that, does it necessarily look like a Sasquatch to me? Like, not really, but it's some creature for sure, and that doesn't mean that it couldn't be a Sasquatch of some kind, though, some sort of, breeding or DNA or something to that effect. But either way, it's something. And good catch there, Catherine. Thank you. Where to go? Let's see. Got this one here. This is well, it has all the guys' information there. William from Port Huron, Michigan. And he says he snapped this picture the other day walking around the state land in Ruby. Any idea what it is? So obviously, we all wish that it was a better picture. We all wish that it was a video and not a still shot, or there was multiple pictures, like whatever. But anyway, it is what it is, and we're looking at some separation here from where the legs would be. I believe, I believe we're looking at the back of a creature, if it is a creature at all, because you can kind of see the arms come down here, which would put it down there in the knee area. And then you just got a sort of a typical, it's not really conical, but I wouldn't say that it isn't conical either. It's somewhere in the middle of there, this head. And the color, before we say tree stump or whatever, the color is different than the surrounding trees, okay? It's kind of a light brown. It's got this marking on it here, which almost looks like it goes up around the shoulders. I'm gonna stick with the back. I think this is the back of a creature. I know it's tempting to kind of say maybe this is the stomach area, the torso, but it just doesn't quite make sense that way as it does the back. So we're gonna stick with that and say, well, like, it's not a great picture, but I think it is. Well, I think it's some sort of Sasquatch. I think it almost be a Sasquatch with. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Sasquatch. All right, we'll stick with unknown creature, possible Sasquatch on that one. So this is a cool shot from Sasquatch Omega. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out on Facebook. They're gonna point out two creatures here. Okay, they're gonna point out this one, and they're gonna point out this one. This one I find less impressive of the two because, you know, as I always warn you, you have to look out for pareidolia. Not saying that's what that is, but it could be. Because look right here. Eye, nose, cheek, big smile, and a jaw. This could be, you know, this to me is pareidolia. But this guy here, I don't find this to be pareidolia. I think this is a big Sasquatch creature. He's got the head and the body shape, and that's what I like about it. When you just see a face, sometimes you have to be, you know, careful about what you're seeing. But this guy's got the full body. He almost looks like he's got something in front of him, because right here you're going to see the eyes and the nose and even the top of the mouth. And yes, this could be a beard. But this right here, this big black bulge right here, I don't know what that is. I almost want to say that's some sort of baby, like a juvenile. And of course, he's got, you know, head shape, sort of conical there, but I don't know if this is a juvenile or not, so I'm not really making claims on that, but I think it's cool, and I think it is definitely something to look at. As far as this face over here, totally could be legit peeking out from behind this log. Just looks a little, it looks like it's lacking features. I'm not really sure what's going on with that thing. But either way, I think I have a better version of this, or I have a different version anyway. Yeah, same thing here. So yeah, see, when you look at this way, I'm almost seeing like an arm here and here. Top of the arm right there, top of the arm. And look down here. So couldn't you almost imagine a small baby type creature clinging on to this person's, this creature here, this shoulder here? Yeah, I think so. I think this is I think it's a juvenile with an adult, obviously. Possibly two adults. Not sure there. But anyway, this one for sure. So very cool shot. Thank you so much to Sasquatch Omega for sending these pictures in to us. We appreciate that. How can I get into some good ones to see? We got Dennis Hurst out here. Pretty simple shot here. He's got the hairline, the head here with the hair. He's got the eyes here, nose there, mouth there, cheekbones here and here. And this across the front, to me, seems to be some sort of tree branch. See how he's like, see how he's in the reeds here? There's all sorts of just stuff everywhere. I think it's going across the front. And I'll tell you what, I've seen this at least 3 times now, where I don't know why that is, but it seems like, yeah, they feel very, I don't know, let me not speculate. Let me say that I've seen that 3 times, where we've seen that branch across the forehead. And, you know, whether that's just a matter of comfort or, you know, staying elusive or whatever it may be, we have seen that multiple times. So I think that's a thing. So I think you guys have seen this picture before. Maybe you haven't. But either way, it just bears showing again. This is Bigfoot World Kathy Westerman. One of the coolest shots I think I've ever seen of a skunk ape. I mean, she's got some you know, heavy hitters, no lie, but this one for me, just, I don't know why it sticks out as a perfect face of a skunk ape. And it was just very much, you know, hidden in the tree line. This is actually in her backyard. Some people might find that frightening. I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, so you've got the perfect shaped head here, and the cranial ridge, which, you know, for whatever reason in this creature, I think this creature might be older. You know, it has like, this might be some gray hair, you know, across the cranial ridge, deep set eyes, perfect nostrils, just literally perfectly round shaped, like that hooded shaped nose. He's got a mouth here, kind of a big mouth that's closed. And then it goes out and around. And like I say, you can see that gray hair that I'm talking about. I think that this is an older creature. But anyway, great shot, Kathy. And thanks for all you do. Let's see. Rebecca Rollison, via Miguel, of course. Miguel is always diligently watching out pictures and stuff like that and sorting out and finding these creatures. I think this is a cool shot. I think it starts up here in the head and comes down here to the cranial ridge. Eyes here. Hooded nose there with the nostrils, of course. And then the jaw comes down and around. I'm not sure what's going on here, if this is just foliage or if he's got like his teeth showing with a tongue or something. Could be a closed mouth with colored facial hair, which happens like it white, blonde, you know, there's different colors. Thank you guys for your contributions. Another one from Catherine Norris saying that this is a translucent being blending in with the tree line. You know, I mean, I see it. I see the dark hairline here. I see the eyes, and I see the nose, and I see the mouth, and I see facial hair, which is fairly common. I see, looks like a shoulder leading right up into the back of the head here, and over here as well. So, you know, are we going to call it a Sasquatch? I don't know. But I don't know what else to call it. So, you know, I'm just going to say that it's a cool creature. Leave it at that. Thank you, Catherine. Is there anything I'm missing before I get into... Yeah, I'm missing this one. Okay. So we did get permission from this person to showcase these pictures, although I'm not sure I want to take a shot at pronouncing their name. Shell Dion. Can we go with that? It says it was pitch black, but I used the night shot video to capture this years ago. Had no idea what it was, although it's called Canine Cryptids. Shell K. Dion, Whisper Walkers. Cool. So, taken a night video and lightened. Okay, so that's cool. At least we know this was a dark, or like a shot taken in the dark. So I think this is the creature in question. And I think, so obviously we're going to see the pointed ear here, which is... I don't know if this is part of the ear or if this is part of the tree line back there. If that's the case, so we've, you know, either way, we've got an ear here, we've got an ear here, we've got eyes on the front of its face, so it's predatorial, and then we have a long muzzle. I would say a little like a longer than a bear muzzle. And then looks like you got the rest of the face here, which then leads down into a lot of distortion. Although there does seem to be a leg right here, so it is there's a lot of distortion there because of the way the photo is produced. Wow, interesting shot. Thank you, shell. I appreciate that. We'll add that one to the pile of evidence for Dogman. So guys, I think we have reached the coup de grace here. I want to tell you a story about this guy. His name is Jesus Jr. or Jesus Payan. And he was in like Breaking Bad and what's the other one after that? Better Call Saul or whatever. I didn't really watch that show, but plus he has a string of movies that he's been in that you've heard of. So he's kind of like, you know, what I would call like a B-rated actor, you know. And he also is a Bigfoot enthusiast. And he was camping. He has like, I think he has his own channel and stuff like that, but he was camping with his buddy. And the story goes that they heard the Bigfoots come in at night and they started filming, and the Bigfoots lifted the cover to the vent, like on the top of the tent, how they have ventilation, but you can close it when it's raining or you can open it. So they opened it and they were looking inside of the tent. This is a still shot of a video. I mean, extremely impressive, you know, facial features here. Lips, large lips, big hooded nose, inset eyes. Looks like it's got some hair coming down the side of the face there. But this guy, with the eyes and the nose, and you can see the teeth. And when dealing in primates, you know, there's two different ways that we show teeth that we know of, and we're basing this off of other primates. We're showing teeth for I don't like to use the word submission necessarily, but we're showing gums as a way of being friendly, you know, or we're gnashing teeth in a sign of aggression, right? I think this guy was just smiling. I don't think I don't think it's really sinister, although, you know, if you have this creature smile at you, you might feel a little uneasy and I feel a certain kind of way about it. I get it, but I don't think it's sinister. But let's get back to the real subject here. Are these real? So if a researcher that I knew handed me these photos, I would just be ecstatic about them. And I would like, these are some of the greatest facial shots of Bigfoot we've ever seen. It's typical behavior. They're very curious. I get they're looking inside of your tent. They, you know, I get it. The problem is, and it's no shade on the guy himself because I don't have any feelings about him either way. I don't know the guy. If I were a celebrity like that, I like, even, you know, whatever level of celebrity you are, I wouldn't take the chances of putting out something fake and it being considered fake and, you know, having that on my reputation. But there's a couple problems I have. There's two. One, it was widely spread on NVTV. I believe that it stands. No, it's not. I don't know what the NV stands for, but there's also, it's like sister channel called RVTV. So it's just, and if you know anything about NVTV, it's complete garbage. They will, and they will show, like, you know, real clips, like, let's say for example the rock throwing Provo Canyon Bigfoot. Let's say they'll put that on there and they'll put NVTV on it like they made it or like it's their clip. And then they'll show just some BS that they obviously made or someone made. Anyway, maybe it's not them at all. Maybe they have no production value whatsoever. They'll take anything off the internet and put it on here. But I will say, some of the stuff that they put out, I've only ever seen on NVTV. So kind of makes me think that they have some sort of production team that's doing something. But anyway, some of it is like it's trash. It's it's just a trash video. But and we can tell those, we can suss those out for the most part. So anyway, that's what makes me weird about this whole setup, is that it was predominantly on NVTV when it first came out. Now, other people have jumped on it and grabbed it and ran off with it, just like we're doing here. But everyone usually promotes it as being real, and this is, so we're just questioning whether it is or it isn't. So my second problem is that the guy, Jesus Jr., has said that these are screenshots from a video. Yet, scouring the internet and Reddit and TikTok and different things like that, I cannot find a video of these faces moving into the vent and looking at them, creating the smile, moving away, right? So if I have that video, if I'm promoting the screenshots, then I want to know, where is the video from the screenshot? And I've never seen anyone ask him that. Like, it's weird to me. Like, why didn't somebody go, all right, well, let's see the video then? Because that would be more definitive than this, He didn't take photos. He took video. And then he screenshotted the video. Why? If you're going to go public with it, why? Where's the video? So anyway, if anyone knows that the video does exist, I would love to get my hands on it and we can do a breakdown of it. But until then, we're just looking at a couple of faces in the top of this tent. So I don't know, guys. I'm open to your opinions. I always love to hear what you have to say about things. I want to give a sincere shout out and thanks, well, first of all, to all of the boots on the ground researchers that trust us with their photos and allow us to showcase them here. We appreciate all you guys. We appreciate our members of this channel. You financially support us to keep this channel moving forward. And if you want to do that, please feel free to jump to the main page of our channel and just click join. And we would appreciate that very much. We also have a Patreon. It's just, you search, it's www.patreon.com/bigfootinput.com. And we have people support us that way as well. We do offer a little extra content to the members that help support us. So until next time, this is J Mac, and I'm out.